you're trying to buy a house in 2024 and you're preparing right now, you need to know about this. And if you don't know me, I'm Fiona the lender. I've helped people buy a house for like 8 years now. Okay, so I'm sure you've all seen that the headlines are now reading that mortgage rates have dropped consecutively for 7 or 8 straight weeks. So now we're finally seeing rates back into the 6s. A normal market is anywhere between like 4.5% to 5.5%. But here's a very bullish prediction on what's going to happen to the housing market next year that no one is talking about. And I know that you guys are hearing these predictions from your local real estate agents, all these lenders, even probably the feds. But here's what I think is going to happen. Right now, 30% of mortgage loan applications are made up of cash out refinances. These people are giving up their 2 or 3% interest rates to take out cash and pay off debt that they've acquired in the last couple of years because their house just is worth so much more. So now those people who swore they never would leave their house because of the interest rate that they got, and it's at 2%, who would give that up, are already giving it up and living in that same house. So after they pay off their debts, you combine that with interest rates that are now in a normal market, 4.5% or 5.5%, which could be in 6 months, could be in a year, who knows? Well, now you have a shit ton of inventory because those people will likely sell their home because they're not married to their interest rates anymore. And I'm sure that you guys have also heard that inventory is super low. There are simply not enough homes for the amount of people that want to purchase a home and can even purchase a home. So if now we're dropping interest rates, making affordability a lot higher, that means more buyers are coming into the real estate game and they're going to have to compete with each other for that same house, which will drive the price up, right? Because supply and demand. So not only are we not going to see a crash next year, but if you combine interest rates coming down to a normal market with inventory of these people selling their homes because they already gave up their 2 and 3% interest rates right now in this month of December in 2023, it's going to be insane. So my advice, if you made it this far, is to have money saved up or talk to your parents this holiday season and maybe be like, hey guys, instead of a gift, like, could you just give me 30 grand to buy a house sometime next year? Because you're going to need it in order to compete, because there's going to be like no houses that sell next year at list price. Everything is going to be a competition because inventory is just so low, and so many more people will be entering the market because now they can afford that house at 6% or 5.5% interest. And if you can still afford a house right now with rates in the high 6s, low 7s still, the competition is going to continue to go up. But right now, as of December 2023, if you can afford to buy a house and you're just waiting on these rates to go down, buy the house at the higher rate, wait 6 months, refinance when rates go down. I mean, that is just like, you're going to hear it all over the place if you haven't already, but it just makes the most amount of sense. And if you need a breakdown of like number-wise, if that makes sense for you, then just reach out. Go to the link in my bio, set a consultation up with me. I help people do this all day long, 24/7, basically. So let's get you into a home and let's be smart about it, because you're going to want to try and buy if you can before it gets really crazy. And for more mortgage tips, make sure to follow along.